transmission on this hill once.
Did you?
Yep. My old Toyota. I don't know if you must have seen that at some point.
No, it was before my time.
It's November 5th. Yeah, 5th. We're headed north. We're in Ontario today. We're going to be going after some stock trout. We're going to probably be doing 2 lakes. We're going to go after some lake trout and some splake. Water temperature is really cold. Fish have been really active lately, so it should be a pretty simple program of just trolling shorelines with big flashy spoons or casting some spinners or whatever else, just basic stuff. It's about 1 degree right now. Hopefully the rain holds off. It's going to be pretty cold if it starts raining, but we're prepared for it, so it should be a good day. 2 and 10, boys. We made it to the access road. We're off the highway. This is a great time to be hunting grouse. All the leaves are down. This area can yield some pretty good results for grouse, so we'll always make a point of bringing the shotgun suit up with your orange and hopefully try to get a couple on the way in.
I think the worst is over now.
All right. That's why you don't rely on garbage tires like me, folks.
What was that?
Getting screwed over royally here by our accesses. The first one was a long winding trail that was only turning more and more into a 4-wheeler type trail, so decided to opt out of that. And this was sort of our fallback lake because it's closer to the road, but we're seeing this trail is just about as bad. There's a stretch of the trail up there that's probably like 50-60 feet long that's submerged in water. I found a couple spots that were probably upwards of 3 feet deep, so I'm not going to try pushing the truck through that, no way. So we're going to hit the fallback to the fallback.
The Joey and Robbie 2 years ago would have tackled both of those head on.
She'd be buried by now, the old ram. But we know that we can find good fishing options without having to completely just wreck the truck. So
destroy everything you own.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna go find something else. Where do we go? Alright, so we made it to the back lake of the back lake of the back lake. The backup lake, I should say. We had some other plans in mind to try a new body of water to us. Access was a serious issue. Couldn't get anywhere near it. Basically turned into a tight and really wet, muddy ATV trail. It just wasn't worth the risk of getting into. I knew about this lake. We've done well here in the past, so we're going to give it a good go. Hopefully we can bag some bigger lakers, but smaller ones should definitely be out to play. Yep. As for baits, like I said earlier, we're going to keep it simple with decent sized spoons. We're going to be using either no weight or just a little bit of weight. This is a size 60 Williams wobbler. This one we're going to just try flatlining. I've got a couple other rigs set up with small snap weights. Shouldn't need to be getting any deeper than, I don't know, 10, 12 feet. These fish are definitely in spawning mode right now. But since these are fish planted here, these are regulated as a year-round open season lake. They likely don't spawn successfully in here. That's why they designate it as such. So it creates a really cool fall fishing opportunity that you can't get in a lot of places. So we'll get to it. We're finally hooked up. Sure he's still on there?
Yeah, he's on there.
Okay. Oh yeah, so that's a decent sized lake trout. Just gonna go for the net here. All right, we got him. Finally.
Oh, buddy.
How does that feel?
Very good.
That warms you right up, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're freezing out here. But when the fishing's tough, it makes it feel all that much colder, but we finally got one. And this fish here, not huge by any means. Probably about a 17 or 18 inch fish. And it will make for an excellent snack. Beauty, eh?
I don't know.
Robbie is into another one.
No.
No? Did you lose him? Just keep reeling.
Oh,
yeah, he's on.
He's on there.
He's just not fighting at all, that's all.
Oh, he came off.
I just lost him.
So we're back in the truck. I'm gonna call it the heat wagon right now because we needed a blast of heat the worst kind of way. We're frozen, man. And the fishing was tough. We have two, only landed one. They seemed to turn on towards the end. I guess because it was super cold in the morning, it started to warm up a little bit. It's still pretty cold. But we're hoping the Splake are going to be a little more active. I suspect they will be. They're pretty stupid this time of year, so we'll check back, hopefully with a little more positive results. Finishing up the last little bit of our bannock. We couldn't get a fire going, so we had to resort to this dense bread to keep us full.
Primitive man bread.
It's actually pretty good. So what's going on next?
So, I got a Splake Lake in mind. Never been there before. It seems to be a bit of a rough trail on the way in, but I think it's truckable. We're gonna find out anyways. We do have a fallback option again, but hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully we can get into this one pretty easily and get into this Splake.
I'm just enjoying some nice rebranded cat food. That's what it tastes like. Like I said, we couldn't get the fire going, so we got to fill our bellies.
They have to go south before the ice comes. Yeah. Finally on. It's not a big fish, but it's a start. There he is. All right. Okay, let's get a good look at him. Dropping up in the net, just as I always do. All right, well that there is a beautiful northeastern Ontario Splake. Nice red fins on them, little purple spots on them. They look very brook troutish in this lake. And this one we're going to keep. Hopefully we get one more to keep, and then after that we'll be releasing everything.
Ready?
Alright, so we're signing off. This was our lake number 2. This was our Splake Lake. There's definitely a lot of fish here. I've been here before and done quite well, but today was just not in the cards to have an awesome day of fishing. We did end up getting the one, but it was more of a day of drawbacks. We were planning on fishing some new to us water, but we got burned by access issues on 3 different lakes that we were planning on getting into, and just didn't work out. But now I know about them, and we're definitely going to get in there in the winter with our sleds, I'm sure. So all in all, still a good day in the bush, all things considered. Well, we're on the way home. We're just about home. We're on a nice gravel road. I always see plenty of birds on this road, so I'd like to take it back. And we ended up getting a nice rough grouse. It's a nice way to cap the trip.